Michel Wieviorka, you've just written a pamphlet for us on the transformations within the Front National since its creation in 1972. What would you say has most fundamentally changed about the party?
Well, you have three stages. First stage, it's a prehistorical phase. There are extreme right, it's some very small groups, and it's not really a political force. Then 1983, it becomes a political force, anti-migrants, which was new, anti-communist, anti-Semitic, anti-many things, but with not elements that will appear in the last recent phase when Marine Le Pen was elected the president of the Front National. And then what changed, and which is very important, first of all, she speaks in name of workers, not those workers that make the working class movement proud and solid. No, these workers that live far from anything in the countryside. We had a lot of these people now in France.
Those are people who have been forgotten by the
Yeah,
political system.
forgot, exactly. So that disappeared from TV, from everything. The second point is that now the National Front is in favor of the state much more than in the past. A third point is that they are strongly and deeply anti-European and anti-Euro. Another point is that they try to become more and more respectable. They don't want to be demonized. They want to appear like good people. And for instance, they try not to appear anymore as anti-Semitic. They go and try and talk with Jewish authorities. They try to visit Israel and so on. So it's a big change because they consider that what they say should make them able to participate in the political power and not only be a protest movement. So these are the main new aspects of this party.
And do you think that this is a profound transformation? Do you think that, in a sense, Marine Le Pen believes what she says about the strength of the state, about universal values, about representing women? Or do you think that actually this is purely cosmetic and purely political rhetoric?
No, this is not cosmetic. This is not, unfortunately, this is not cosmetic, but this leads the National Front to something which seems impossible. How can you be the same and different? How can you speak in name of respectable people, participating in the system and so on, and still appear as anti-system?
What's interesting is even though the Front National is not a product of the economic and European crisis, the economic and European crisis are actually making its discourse mainstream.
Yes, but the crisis is not only economic. The crisis is moral and political. And this is what makes the National Front so strong. I don't think that the economic crisis could explain a party like this, because you have in Norway, there is no economic crisis, and you have forces like that. So the main explanation is that the political system is in a crisis, and this is true everywhere in Europe. It is in a crisis because they don't know, the political parties, they don't know how to deal with the economic crisis. They are not very clear about Europe. You don't know very well what they are going to do. And the main two models that they had in the past collapsed. You cannot be communist anymore today. It was a big model for European countries, at least France, Italy, Spain. And sometimes they say we are social democrat. But social democracy needs a strong, a powerful social movement, working class movement. We don't have it anymore. And needs also a great capacity to promote the welfare state, which is not the case. So there is no real solid model for the left, and the right is not in a better situation. So there is really a moment when this part of the world is having difficulties to invent a new political system with new political models on the left and on the right. And this is not true everywhere. If you go to Latin America, the left is inventing many things. You like or you don't like, this is different, but you can go to Venezuela, you can go to Chile, you can go to Brazil, you can go to Bolivia, you can go to Ecuador, take important countries. They are inventing new forms of the left. So we have part of the world where we are living the crisis of the political model, and part of the world where people invent new models.
Let's hope we can reinvent this. Thank you very much, Michel.
Thank you, Catherine.